So what are you up to today? I'm sorry, I have like I'm going to give this 15 minutes, otherwise I'm going to get bored. I told everybody yesterday I'm so unloved, unwanted. I got one person loving this video. What are you up to? I've asked you twice. What are you up to? Oh, sucks. Oh, well, I'll make it better. Guess I'll start babbling. Everybody's wondering where I've been. My car broke down again. And, you know, the great thing is I live right next door to my mechanic. The bad thing is I live right next door to my mechanic. And he's a good mechanic. He's fair and reasonable. And it takes him 3 days to do everything. So it doesn't take him 3 days. Usually he gets to a lot faster, but it's been 3 days. I procrastinated 2 weeks before turning it in. And this is what I get. But I finally told him today, I'm like, look, dude, I need my keys. I got to go to the store. So they let me have my keys, and I ran to the store and came back home and gave him back my keys. But I put it off and put it off until I got sick of maintaining myself. So that's how that goes. But maybe 1 o'clock was a shitty time because I'm sure people are at work. I'm like the only deadbeat. Oh, it's okay. It happens. But like, it was terrible. I headed out of town and the car started overheating. I like freaked out, pulled to a gas station, spent my go out money that night on coolant. Then I had a panic attack before I had to get back in the car and leave. That sucked. Look at all the stuff I have on my desk. What is this? See, even the kids get stuff and I don't know about it. My daughter keeps getting lip gloss. Oh, toastberry. Smells good. Feels good. I'm weird. I'm sitting here like, what is this on my desk? What is that on my desk? Lip gloss is so underrated. People think chapstick's the same thing. It's not. It is not. I don't like this camera angle. Oh, now I got Facebook wobbling again. I apologize. I got 2 cameras going. So what else is new in my life? Let's see. No, 22 days smoke-free. That I never thought I would accomplish. But it's awesome. Next up, once I get the nicotine out, I'm going to cut caffeine. See, well, not caffeine. I'm going to cut soda. See how that does. I've been wanting to cut soda for years, and I keep just falling back to it. I'm tired of it. So I'm going to cut back on soda, see what happens. I might switch from Coke to something fruity first. See how that goes. Fight with the kids over Fanta. kids love the Fanta. And you know what, I do like fruit soda when I go out. Now what? This dog lets me know when anybody or anything is within a 5-yard radius of ours, which is good. I mean, that's what you want a dog to do. I can't complain, but high pitched. Oh well, he's cute, so I'll keep him. What was I talking about? Oh, when I go out, like, there's like that one Coke dispenser that some places have, and I will get myself orange Coke, and it is delicious. And what has really ticked me off is now they have Diet Coke in fruit flavors, and I'm allergic to aspartame. Like, that is the most messed up thing ever. Like, geez, some of us would definitely drink that, and you don't even make it. Whatever. I can't believe I'm sitting here talking to myself. This has been a total bummer, and I won't try it again because I thought I'd have a lot of fun. I think I need a better time period. Nobody's on at this hour. Which is funny because when I worked, this would be like the time period that I'd be watching other people at work. Go figs. I don't know. I'm on all these constant quests to improve myself. And so, you know what? They work. But I just take things that I look at my life and I'm like, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. And when I'm done, it feels better. I don't know why. I don't know what provokes that, but I like it. Maybe it's divine intervention. Which is a thing. It works. Don't doubt God. I'm sitting here playing with a bobby pin on my desk. If I don't stop, it's going to look like Negan's desk. Let's see, Friday. I don't know. I don't think I have anything planned this weekend. Oh, for those of you, I want to wish everybody a happy Free Comic Book Day tomorrow. I am so broke that I haven't done cosplays in 2 years. Maybe this is the 3rd year in a row, but it's not fun without cosplay, and maybe we should go. I want to go, but I miss it. I don't know who Aiden would want to dress up as, but I don't know who Shiloh would want to dress up as. Trying to raise a good, wholesome Marvel family, and Marvel keeps making all their blondes Latino, which, you know, would be okay if I didn't have a blonde daughter. I mean, years ago, I dressed her up as Molly Hayes. Well, now Molly Hayes is on, I don't know, Freeform or Netflix, and they made Molly Hayes Latino. That was the worst cosplay, though. I literally, you know, the cosplay is bad when you buy name tag stickers and put a name tag on your daughter that says, "Hello, my name is Molly Hayes." That was kind of like the cool thing about her, because she's like a kid. She wears whatever she wants, whenever she wants. Just has a few basic things, and that's what we did. Aiden, you couldn't miss that year, though. He was Steven Universe, and he was like the coolest kid ever. And then the year after that, Aiden really wanted to be the Hulk, and Shiloh wanted to be Bubbles, and they were on point perfect. Except Aiden got all body shy and threw a t-shirt on over all the body paints. And it was a tight shirt, so it looked realistic. But it was like, man, all those layers of body paint that we put on you, we detailed it. I mean, like, we textured muscles into the body paint. There was a shirt on. He was an awesome Hulk. He really was a really awesome Hulk. That upset me. That upset me a lot. But I think my favorite costumes that I've put on Shiloh have been the ones I've made by hand. Maybe I'll have to like add some photos to this and edit it so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. But Shiloh, the first time we did Free Comic Book Day, I went as Amethyst. Aiden was supposed to be Steven Universe, and Shiloh was going to be Supergirl. And I made Shiloh an awesome, awesome Supergirl outfit. And I started 3 months prior. Well, by the time it came to May, she outgrew all the stitches. So when I sewed the cape on, I ended up cutting a hole in the back of the top. And she had also grown longer. So if she put her arms up, the bottom of the shirt would come up and she'd flash people. And I'm like, okay, we got this, but she's got to keep her arms down all day. And she did. I made bootlets, the skirt. She is awesome. She was the cutest little homemade Supergirl in the world. And then I was a really crappy Amethyst because I had sweated off so much body paint, and the seatbelt made a line in my body paint, and I had a fractured ankle, so I'm stumbling around in a boot. And of course, my ex-husband had to ruin Comic Book Day, so I was without Steven Universe. I had a pom-pom here because I couldn't find a gemstone to make an amethyst. Then the next year, Aiden came back. He was finally able to go with Steven Universe, and he was awesome. He looked like he had fallen right out of the cartoon. That was the year Shiloh went as Molly Hayes, and I did Andrea from the Walking Dead comics, and nobody recognized me. A few people were like, oh, she's in a cosplay. One person, the Carly chick that's local, that cosplays, recognized her. That's it. One person recognized my daughter, or at least said something, which was heartbreaking. And then the year after that, we went as the Hawk. We went as Bubbles from the Powerpuff Girls, and I did a gender cross Punisher. And I looked awesome. I still use that Punisher picture because I love how I looked. I was a good Punisher that day. I really was. And I walked, what am I, Baltimore now? I walked around with Nerf guns, pointing them at people and going, bang, bang, you're dead. Having fun. I had a plastic knife. We had a blast. We really had a blast. We were at the parking garage over by Brainstorm Comics. And the kids were already up the stairs, and I was kind of like, hauling up after them. And this woman stops, and she goes, we just saw the Hawk and somebody else, and you're dressed up too. Is there a birthday party? I'm like, no, it's Free Comic Book Day. Go downstairs to the comic book store and get your books. And the couple looked at each other, and they were like, oh, that's so fun. I don't know if they got comic books or not, but they thought it was cool. So anyway, I think I babbled long enough and nobody has tuned in, so I feel so unloved. But I know like later I'm going to watch this video and it's going to have like a ton of views. So I know that the time frame I chose to do this sucked. So now I know for the future not to do this at 1 p.m. Lesson learned. Thank you very, very much.